All right, hello everybody. March 23rd, episode 50. Episode 50! Done 50. We haven't done 50. We're about to have done 50 episodes of Standing in Place with your good friend, Eric Mark. Yeah, 50. That's incredible. We're almost to 52. We almost have a complete year, and I think I missed 1 week. That's not so bad. I have a very important question for you this week. Very important. Very important for all of us to understand where we stand on these issues. Understand where we stand. We all have to deal with this at some time. What do you do when you feel like you have to shit yourself? What do you do? How do you deal with it? How do you deal with the impending doom that fecal material is about to leave your body and you're not in a place where that's supposed to happen? You're not squatting over a hole in the woods. You're not sitting on the ceramic throne. What do you do? How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? I ask because I had this situation today. And my situation occurred in a swimming pool. And that's freaking terrifying. I don't completely understand the circumstances that got me there. But I was up very early this morning. I was swimming. And I realized that I really needed to take a crap. And it was terrifying to think that that might happen in this beautiful, clear-watered pool. You know, this is like the Caddyshack situation. This is like the kids, you know, at the pool party that someone, oh, who made a dookie in the pool? There's 4 other people in this pool. If this, let's go. If this happens, if I allow this material to leave my body, oh, it's obvious where it came from. It is painfully obvious where it came from. I probably could never go back to that pool again. Which would be terribly inconvenient because this pool is like a couple miles from the house. It's wonderfully convenient. What do you do? What do you do when you get the urge? I'll tell you, you got like 3 options, right? 1, you just give up and let it go. If you're that person, I'm concerned. So hopefully you're taking one of the other 2 options. Number 2, you get out of the situation and go to the bathroom. Now, the problem with that, so I was in this pool, and I did recognize that there is a bathroom in the rec center. So I could potentially have leapt from the pool and ran for the bathroom and allowed this material to leave. But then you got to wipe your ass with very thin toilet paper and you're soaking wet, and that never goes well. So I didn't want to do that. I also decided that I might have this happen when I'm in a situation where there isn't a bathroom nearby, where I don't have the option to just go and allow it to happen. So I'll take it as an opportunity. I can take it as an opportunity to learn my mental toughness, to get inside this guy's head and fight the urge and see where it takes me and see if I can make it through the end of what I needed to do. I had like a number of laps that I needed to swim. Can I make it? Can I control mind over body? Can I control myself and make it home successfully without embarrassing myself in a pool, without embarrassing the person I was with, without removing myself from the roster of those allowed to even enter the facility? So I did. And every lap, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about, oh my God, how bad I gotta go. But every lap was one less lap that I would have to deal with that feeling. So I continued to make my shitty laps in this pool. And I won. I didn't let it go. I did not Caddyshack. I did not aqueduct, which aqueduct is a thing. I had a friend that taught me about aqueduct back in the days when surfing was an option. I didn't live in the middle of the country. He used to paddle out, get out a little further. You'd see this dude just slide off a surfboard, arm on top. He'd be there for a little while. He'd come back. And sometimes an object would float by. And you knew that it came from that human because he was aquaducting. That's what all the fish do. That's what the turtles do. That's what the lobsters do, the crabs. They're all shit in the ocean. So why can't you shit in the ocean? It's only logical. You go, oh, you're not supposed to do that. It's dirty. Everything that lives in the ocean is shitting in the ocean. All of it. A whale. Could you imagine what a blue whale's feces look like? What do a blue whale's feces look like? That's something I'm going to need to figure out. I don't want to be a blue whale leaving feces in a pool. Oh my God. So yeah, that was a battle I had this morning. That was very exciting. And I'm curious what you do. Do you give in to the urge? Do you find the first place that you can to get rid of it? Or do you fight it and say, no, I can control this thing? I'm curious. We're going to make this whole episode about shitting. Because why not? Here's another topic that has to do with going number 2. Do you do it in the woods? Are you an outdoors person that is comfortable releasing your bowels in a forest? Because this is something I had to learn. It's not something I was always comfortable with. I'm pretty comfortable with it now. But it took years. Like, that's not a joke. It took years. And I now carry a shovel and toilet paper, biodegradable toilet paper, which, what the hell toilet paper is being made that's not biodegradable? And what the fuck are they making it out of? Because that's also very concerning. All toilet paper should be biodegradable toilet paper. That's insane. But yeah, I carry paper and a shovel when I spend time in the woods because I am comfortable now. Getting behind a tree, digging a hole, leaving what I need to, cleaning up, and repackaging the soil. But I had to learn. And a guy actually gave me a book called How to Shit in the Woods. And it had all these advice, like how you can hang off a log or how you can lean on a tree. Things like where to pull your pants down. You only pull them to the mid-thigh, because if you go all the way to past the knee, you might end up crapping in your pants. And you don't want to do that. So you stop at mid-thigh, and then you've got control. Then the location that everything is leaving from is now lower than the entrance to your pants. So you won't get it inside. Very important. Yeah, that was a whole project. And it's because we're so spoiled. We're so spoiled in our ability. There's toilets everywhere. Everywhere. You go to any building and there's bathrooms there. There's plumbing. There's a place where you can deposit that has a path that eventually gets to a sewer to a waste treatment plant. Which is fucking bananas if you think about it. If you think about the infrastructure and the amount of pipe, the amount of connections, if you had to plumb anything, if you had to like just connect 2 pieces of pipe to make a gutter work correctly, think about what's happening from your toilet in your home or your apartment or your dorm, wherever. Think about what happens, how many turns that has to make. How much distance that has to travel before it's finally reached the end of its line. It's freaking insane. Finding Nemo, right? It goes to the ocean. That's not quite correct. But that whole sequence where he's going through the pipes, that's freaking insane. And how reliable is all of that? It's surprisingly reliable. Like incredibly reliable. And we just expect that to work. We just expect it to be there. I can go, if I find a white chunk of porcelain that has a little lever on it, I can do whatever I want to that thing, and as long as I flip that lever, it just goes away. It's just gone. It's going on a crazy freaking journey. And it's incredible that that works. It's incredible that that is consistently reliable. Man. Spend a week in the woods where you have to dig your own hole and you have to take care of that stuff, and you'll appreciate how convenient it is to have what we do. I don't know. It's all perspective, right? And and we should appreciate what we have. And indoor plumbing is a big freaking deal, and it's a miraculous technology that it's as consistent as it is. So yeah, that was kind of my shitty topic. I was freaked out about the whole pool situation this morning. I wanted to share it. I'm curious how everybody else deals with this. I mean, is it exercise poo? I say that about my dog. My dog has a tendency that when she starts running, she starts doing something, there's always a dookie. There's always. So I call it exercise poo. Do we do the same thing? I know people that have trouble making it through longer runs because they get into it and all of a sudden their body's like, oh, we gotta get rid of this. It needs to go. Good luck. Which is freaking terrible. But then I think it also makes sense. Like if prey is being chased by a predator, isn't that one of the things that it just releases from its bowels? Why does it do that? Is it to make it lighter weight, to make it faster? Should you always take a shit before you race so that you're light and fast? I don't know. I don't claim to have the answers. I just like asking questions. So I'll let you all answer the questions. That's going to be it for tonight. We are almost out of March. And that's crazy. So, we had some really terrible shit happen here yesterday. And that sucks. So I hope that anybody watching these, that all you are okay and hopefully your families are alright. Yeah, I'll just leave that there. I do this to try to entertain you, to give a little distraction. Let's think about where we poop. And there's plenty of time for all the serious stuff. So I hope you all are well. I hope you're staying healthy. If you want a vaccination, I hope you're getting in the line, and we can all return to more of a normal, hopefully, day-to-day this year. I think it's this year. Yeah, that's it. I will say good night, and we'll see you in a week. Peace.